Hey, Ryan here, and today we just had the news come out, and it just broke that Clint Bowyer will be retiring at season's end. A lot of people have kind of speculated that it might happen, but then kind of as the season went on, it started to look like it might not end up happening. So in the end, we now have it confirmed for sure. Clint Bowyer will retire at season end and will join the booth on the Fox broadcasts for 2021. So I think, first off, congratulations to Clint Bowyer on what has been, to this point, a successful career, and hopefully he can continue his playoff run here with a win at the Roval. I think it's unlikely, but he definitely could try and pull a rabbit out of his hat now that he knows that this is his last chance to redeem himself after that 2012 second place finish in points to Brad Keselowski. But yeah, so in the end though, he's had a great career. He's won 10 races at this point, which is nothing to scoff at. There's lots of drivers in the Cup Series that never ended up getting to 10 wins, so good to see that Bowyer's kind of moving on in his career, and I think that's a major improvement to the Fox broadcast booth for the actual races, because at least from what we saw in the Pro Invitational, he is comedic gold when it comes to the broadcast booth. Like, I mean, you need a little bit more Bowyer in pretty much every broadcast. Well, maybe not the NBC broadcast because they've got enough personality over there. But that's kind of the big thing is you've got the driver talent of Jeff Gordon. You've got the play-by-play treasure of Mike Joy. And now you actually have some personality back in the booth that was kind of lost when Darrell Waltrip left. So now you've got Clint Bowyer up there. So in terms of the broadcast, I think this is a major win for the fans of like me that don't really attend most of the races at the beginning of the season. I'll usually most of the races I would look at attending are usually NBC races towards the second half of the season. So sitting at home watching those races, in particular the Daytona 500 with Clint Bowyer up there, or even the Spring Phoenix race where they can kind of hook about the 2012 fiasco with Jeff Gordon and Clint Bowyer. But yeah, so that's going to be the major broadcasting side of things. But of course, as always is when you've got one driver retire, that is now a vacant seat in the NASCAR Cup Series, which is going to be filled. At this time, I looked up before recording the video. I have not seen a name mentioned. So in the time like that I'm recording and editing and uploading this video, it'll be going up the day after the news comes out. But yeah, so the news came out Thursday evening. This will be a Friday either morning or afternoon video. But of course that'll leave the 14 open, and currently there isn't a named replacement, which allows for us to speculate on who might get that. I think with all the talk that's been going on, I think Larson is almost certainly going to HMS, and they've just kind of been waiting to announce it. Though maybe this ends up changing something over there, which would be definitely interesting to see them go and possibly change this one around, and taking potentially, I'd say, one of the better options off the board. Because I think Larson's probably the most talented driver overall in the silly season crop that's still unsigned. Now, I think the front runner for this car will be Chase Briscoe, and I'd be shocked if we don't hear his name announced within the next week, especially if he goes and wins the Roval this weekend. I'd be very shocked if they don't announce him to that car. Now, Erik Jones, I would say, is also a very notable free agent, and this opens up another potential competitive ride. I like Erik Jones. I want to see him in a competitive ride. I think Stuart Haas is going to go with the dirt racer and Chase Briscoe, who's already been in their system for years, and now finally will end up in their Cup program. I mean, he's won, I think, 8 races already this season. He's done a lot of winning this season in Xfinity. He's gotten to his milestone of where he thinks he needs to be wins wise to get to the Cup Series. So I don't see any reason he doesn't end up in that ride. And to be honest, I think that puts him as the Rookie of the Year favorite over guys like Chastain if he's even eligible. Because I don't think he's still a rookie. I don't think he's classified as a rookie still, but I could be wrong on that one. But either way, I don't think Chastain will be able to compete with him, and I don't think there's very many other competitive rookies announced yet. Cindric, we had confirmed earlier today that he will be racing some races in 2021, but his full-time debut will be 2022. So he will not be accumulating points in the 2021 season, so he will be trying to go for the 2022 Rookie of the Year. So I really just don't see the path for anyone other than Briscoe to get that 2021 ROTY, and especially if he ends up winning one of those races. And I think that also almost instantly puts him in the favorite, puts him in as the favorite at the Bristol dirt race. Assuming he does get the nod, it's going to be him, Bell, and Larson, I think, are the top 3 favorites. Though, of course, you can't sleep on other dirt racers like Newman and Stenhouse that have grown up doing this dirt race and stuff as well. So, I think that my expectation for if we're right about Briscoe, my expectation would probably be, I think he'll be right around where Reddick is. I think he might be a half step better than Reddick, so I think a little closer to that playoff cut line, possibly winning a race or 2 before the playoffs, especially with the amount of road courses and the fact that he's kind of a road course ace in of himself. I think it'll be him, Chase, and Cindric on the road courses next year. That'll be fun to watch. I'd be shocked if Cindric isn't in for all, if not most, of the road courses. So that'll be a fun one to watch. But yeah, so I'd say my expectations for Briscoe would be relatively similar to what my preseason expectations were for Reddick, which was possibly a win or 2 and a fringe and a pretty close to playoff contender, if not a playoff contender. I think at the very least he'll be in points contention with 2 or 3 races. I think he'll be within like that 10-15 point bracket going into Daytona. So for the regular season finale. So yeah, that's most of the big silly season news announcements. More rumors kind of hinting that Priest might be staying with JTG, which would eliminate another possible landing spot for Jones. It looks like Jones might end up having to settle for like the 32 or the 34. Some kind of middle tier ride like that, which, I mean, I like the 32. I like Go Fast Racing. They've really been a home for the underdogs, but I don't think Jones has really deserved to fall that far this quick, but just kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much everything though I had for this video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit the like button on the video. Comment down below any of your guys' thoughts on who you guys think will be going to the 14. If you guys think it is Briscoe, if you guys think it's someone else, and what your guys' expectations for whoever you guys think will get that ride is. So what you guys think. I think if Larson got that ride, I'd be very shocked if he isn't a playoff contender. So yeah, that's pretty much everything though. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, live stream, or whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye!